and this is Depression Talks. Got my coffee. I think there might be a bit of dirt on there. Let's have a look. That better? Yeah, that's better. Today we're going to talk about everything anxiety and depression related. Why do we do this? Too many people out there suffer in silence, and I want to break that stigma. It's not weak to talk about your feelings. So many, especially Gen X, were brought up that you don't talk about your feelings. Yesterday was all about suffering in silence. We all do it. People will ask you, how are you doing? Generally, they don't actually mean, how are you? But we always give the same sort of answer, I'm fine, or I'm okay, or things like that. So yeah, we need to break this stigma. We actually reached 325 subscribers yesterday. Amazing. Such a young channel to have that many is brilliant. So thank you everyone that has subscribed up to now. Let's get on with it. So for me, my depression and anxiety started a long time ago. I had nobody to offer me advice on how to deal with it. I did have my dad there for many years, and he knew exactly what I was going through. However, he wasn't in a position to be able to offer me advice. He was a paranoid schizophrenic, and it wasn't something that he could help me with. He couldn't talk about it himself. Morning, guys. 3 of you there, I can see. It's not always accurate, so there could be more, there could be less. Get in the comments, say hello, let me know where you're from. I've got no idea, it's just a bathrobe. I couldn't be bothered to get dressed. I didn't have time. It is what it is. What you see is what you get. I'm straightforward, I'm to the point. I generally say what I think. Yeah, I'm just me. Yeah, it does keep me warm. Very much so. A little bit too warm sometimes. So where do we go with today's live feed? We touch on so many different subjects regarding depression and anxiety. So get in the comments, let me know where you would like to see today's feed go. Coffee. I don't know how I would get through the morning without my first cup of coffee. It's just, it's the most important coffee for me. I do drink coffee quite a lot throughout the day. I love it. I love it. Quite a few viewers. Get in the comments, guys. Say hello. Let me know where you're from. Do you suffer with depression and anxiety? How does it affect you? Justin, nice of you to join us. Yeah, coffee is mega important. Definitely. I think it's probably the caffeine in there that gives you the boost. For me, I couldn't function without coffee. Before anyone starts to tell me you shouldn't smoke, I know I shouldn't smoke. It's bad for my health, but I do smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. So, Aaron Hoffman, mate, if you're not with the program, mate, just go. I don't need people being here to take the piss. If you are somebody that suffers with depression and anxiety, then that's brilliant. Does it really, Justin? Sleepcraft, what's who crying about? To the guy who is talking foreign to me, I can't understand what you're saying, mate. Sorry. I can't translate it. I wish I could. I think YouTube needs to deal with that, actually. I think they should make it so that you can translate the comments as they're coming up. Sleepcraft, if you say so. Nobody's making you beer. If you don't like it, fuck off. California, early start for you, Justin. So yeah, this isn't about me. I am not here to talk about my own depression as such. I am here to offer advice to people that suffer with depression and don't know how they can move forward. I'm not sitting here complaining, mate. Off you go. Sleepcraft, off you fuck. My teeth are fine, thank you. Aaron, welcome. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Within the first 10 minutes, we got 2 fucking trolls. Arseholes is the word that comes to mind. So yeah, where do we go from here? Get in the comments, let me know how raw meat eater, does that really help? I think not. I eat meat, not man meat. I eat real meat, and it doesn't make any difference to my depression whether I eat meat or whether I eat vegetables. It really makes no difference. I live on a farm, so, you know. How do you know what I do and do not eat? You don't. What do I think about Russia? I don't think anything about Russia. This isn't a political channel. We talk about depression and anxiety. We don't do politics. We don't do religion. We certainly don't do fucking trolls. What's going on today? Why is there so many fucking trolls this morning? Justin, what causes my depression? It's a good question. There's a lot of factors in it, to be fair. And they stem back many years. Why do I do this? Why do I fucking put up with fucking idiots? Bye. Jason, calm down, Unc. Really? You are what you attract. Champagne, welcome. Good to see you. Today is, I think, a good day. I think. I'm looking out of the window and it's miserable and it's grey. Bev, how you doing? What am I drinking? Coffee. Oh, morning coffee. Hello. Fuck me. I'm looking out the window. It's grey, it's miserable, it's raining, and I really don't care. I've got a smile on my face. What more do I need? Today, I am not going to be doing anything in particular. I've got no plans for the day. I'm just going to do a little bit of housework, take the dog out for a walk in the rain, which will be loads of fun. I'll probably do another live later on. Yeah, I don't think I'd get away with a shot of vodka, but cigarette, coffee, I'm good to go. Justin, yes, exercise does 100% help with depression. I go for a walk daily. I can't, do a workout like you would in the gym. Ashad, I don't know what you're telling me that for. Why is it relevant? Sarah, good morning. Whereabouts are you? Perplexed. Thanks for joining us, bud. Oh, dear me. So just a reminder to everyone, I don't do politics, I don't do religion. It's too controversial, it's not worth it, there's too many opinions. Let's keep it to what we're here to talk about. How are you this morning, Perplexed? You all right? Little Chopper, welcome back. Keep it sensible today, mate. There's another one gone. And another one gone. Oh, are you meeting? I think when you're looking forward to something like that, it completely changes your outlook on the day. Yeah, it's like a double cup, isn't it? Don't take the name of the place. What are you talking about, man? Okay, you go to Russia. I'm not in Russia. Why do people think I'm in Russia? Oh. Guys, we are not talking about politics. Get over it. Where am I? I'm in Devon in the UK. I don't have an opinion on digital ID. It's politics. I'm not talking about it. What's my favourite food? Sausage rolls. That's what I'm going to have for my lunch today, actually. What is wrong with everyone today? Are the idiots out in force or what? Hello from Canada. Welcome. My name is against YouTube guidelines. No, it's not. Cedric, thank you. Dennis, welcome. Another Dane. I don't drink tea. I've not had crumpets for years. Justin, good. I'm glad to hear that. That's exactly what we're about. Working our way through depression and anxiety. It's not a case of learning to cope with it. It's a case of trying to come out the other side. Perplexed, lovely. What is here the boo story? I know. I just don't like tea very much. I never have. I've never been a tea drinker. Coffee all the way. This one's going down way too quick. Champagne. That's a good question. When did it start? Was there anything going on in your life at the time? Monty Python, there's a classic, isn't it? Blast from the past. So for those of you that don't know me, those of you that have stumbled across the channel and are trolling in the comments, talking shit, I'm pretty blunt. I say it as I see it. If I think you're being a dick, I will tell you you're being a dick. Where's my flag? Why would I have a flag indoors? Putty Cat, welcome back. Linda, how are you doing? Yeah, so if I think you're being a dick, I'll tell you you're being a dick. If I don't like your comments, I'll remove them. And I'll just fucking ban you. It's as simple as that. I'm straightforward. I'm to the point. If you don't like me, fuck off. Yeah, simple as that. Dennis, great news, mate. The fact that you are no longer on medication is fantastic. I am still on medication. However, I will be coming off soon, I believe. I'm going to start to wean myself off it. Why? I hear you ask. Well, my life is hopefully going to take a turn. I'm hoping to get into a new job. Yeah, things are looking a little bit more positive. Batman, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. You pissed the bed this morning? Oh, I don't need anything. Fuck off. You're pissing me off. Bye. What do we know? Get in the comments, guys. Tell me how depression is affecting you, how you deal with your day-to-day issues. Have I had therapy? No, I haven't. Not my thing. whoever that is that just wrote hi, I don't know what that says. It's foreign. Sir Jiggy, many people do stick to reefer, to be fair. Not my thing. Low, any tips on dealing with being so overwhelmed? Yes, yes, I do. It's something that affects me quite a lot. And what happens is, it's like everything will just sort of hit me at once. So it'll be like a million different thoughts all at the same time, and they all just pound your mind from every angle. Justin, I will come back to you. So, what do? I tend to I'll run myself a bath, I'll light some candles, I'll throw some bubbles in there. I get in the bath, I sit, I chill, I just completely relax. Once you are feeling more relaxed, then you can try and separate the individual things. So I like to say it's best to put things into compartments. When everything's hitting you at once, you can't do that. So what you need to do is you need to calm your mind. Easier said than done, but it is possible. You can do it. So yeah, that's my advice. Calm your mind. Find a way that helps you relax. Once you are in that sort of headspace, then you can concentrate on individual things rather than everything at once. Do, 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 do. Yeah, prioritize problems. It doesn't always work that way. How many mental institutions have I collected? What do you mean, how many have I collected? Been in? None. None at all. Am I tested for ADHD? No, I am not. Oh, Randy, off you fuck. No, I wouldn't be going into any institution. That's 100% definite. Champagne, it's hard. Remember, I am not a medical professional. I'm just a normal fella that has suffered with depression and anxiety for a long time. So, anxiety stemming from an idle mind is really difficult. Try doing something simple, crosswords, things like that. Find a hobby that is simple that you can sit and just, pick up and put down whenever you feel like. Again, crosswords, jigsaw puzzles, things like that. That will help. There is, when you have a panic attack, it is painful. And people don't understand how painful that is. So if I miss any comments, I apologise. I'm trying to keep up. Linda, correct. There is no shame in it whatsoever. The Trillion Lady, hi. How you doing? I'm all right. Don't forget, guys, hit subscribe. Once you've done that, click the like button at the top. and show me some loving with the hearts on the side. Appreciate you. Oh dear me, what is it with people today? No politics, no religion. If you want to talk about them things, there are other channels that talk about just them things. Champagne, you're very welcome. Hobbies are a massive part of beating depression. Yeah, you will find this as time goes on. If you're a long-term sufferer of depression and anxiety, you will know that already. Depression gown. It's not a depression gown, right? It's. Would you rather I sat here naked? I've not got dressed yet. Sue me. Lexington, welcome. Thank you, Perplexed. Appreciate you. Dennis, please do join us again. Make sure you subscribed, hit the like button. If you've done that, guys, show me some loving with some hearts coming up the screen the way they do. I love that. Yeah, it basically is a bathrobe. I got up, I came downstairs in this, made myself coffee, and here I am talking to you guys. Matt, how you doing? Did I have a Snickers bar? No, but I did get some last night, if that helps. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the best to you too, mate. No, I don't. I don't do any drugs. I smoke cigarettes. That's the lot. Dennis, take care, mate. Have a good day. Jay, yeah, there's a lot of people think that way. Man up sort of thing, you know, and it just doesn't work. Suck it up. That's not how depression and anxiety works. Champagne, thank you. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. It is a chemical imbalance in the brain, yes, but got some. Yeah, so it is a chemical imbalance in the brain, and when you get low, so many people telling me stop smoking, stop smoking. It's the only vice I have. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I smoke fags, drink coffee. Laughter is the best medicine. I don't think there's anything rational about depression and anxiety. I remember back when I used to live on my own before I got married. I would leave my flat, apartment if you're not in the UK, and before I'd even got out of the front gate, I would be having a panic attack. It was horrible. I wouldn't wish one on anyone. I thought I was having a heart attack, to be honest. And yeah, it's really difficult to deal with. And not knowing what it is even more frightening. So it just makes it all that much worse. Folo, it's called getting old, mate. How are you doing this morning? Are you all right? Ask to the tat sleeve. What do you want to ask my sleeve? Linda, take care. I hope your day or evening goes well. Yeah, I do know the effects of smoking, but I'd rather smoke this than a vape. I've got a vape, and I don't use it anymore because I found out that the damage that a vape can do is a lot faster than the damage a cigarette does. So yeah. Internet swearing police. I love that name. You would like a cigarette? Go buy one. I don't advise smoking to people. Popcorn lung, exactly that, and it is real. Really, 10 million? I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. Don't ask me for any bank details because you're not getting them. Not that it'd do you any good anyway. Bank's empty. Meow gang. Don't know. Can't answer that. Yeah, my problem is there are people around me that smoke as well. If it was just me, I would probably find it a lot easier to quit. The truth, yeah. I wouldn't say it was gay, but it's a silly thing to do for sure. Follow, wait till you're nearly 50, mate. Yes, I roll my own, but I use filters. Do I look like I'm feeling sorry for myself? I'm in quite a good mood with depression. Simple as that. I'm not here for me. I'm here for everybody else that suffers with depression and anxiety. No, I haven't got dressed yet. Yes, I smoke. Does it bother you? If it bothers you, fuck off. If not, stay, have a chat. Get over it. Nothing but the truth. Welcome. Putty cap. Yes, it is a lot less expensive. So a single pack of cigarettes, you get say 20 cigarettes in them, is about £15. A pouch of tobacco is probably about £20. A pouch, a small pouch of tobacco will last me two. If I buy cigarettes, I will smoke a lot more, and yeah, I'd run out before the end of the day, so I'd have to buy at least 2 packets a day. So that's 30 quid for a day. So that's a lie, actually. 3 packets would probably last me 2 days. So what's that? 30, 45 quid, as opposed to tobacco, which is about 20 quid. Yeah, I'll never be a Liverpool fan. Never going to happen. Never ever going to happen. Simple. Just like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't support football. How's the dog today? He's fast asleep. Fast asleep. He's quite chilled down there in his bed, and happy. He's had his cup of tea this morning. Greta, hello. So we've been 35 minutes and we haven't really made any headway. Where do we take the chat today? Not football. Whoever that is with the little pussycat profile picture, good morning. Yeah, fagging a coffee. So I went live yesterday afternoon and we spent about half an hour live, and the conversation was about my bald head. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. I am bald. Well, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, what happened in Manchester yesterday was horrible. It's a shame that one person can do so much damage. I'm not really going to get into it. It's heartbreaking when you see things like that happening. But yeah, I'm not really going to get into that. Shundle, yes, I think that's how it's pronounced. Why did it cut off abruptly last night? My phone was ringing, but I did pre-warn people that it would do that. Bum, bum, bum. Lawrence, good morning. Barbecue pits, really? Justin, yes, we can hunt. They're not banned. You can have firearms. You just need a permit or license or whatever it's called. It's mainly farmers, things like that. If, like me, you live on a farm, yeah, you get used to gunshots and things like that. Did I know the main side effects of smoking? Jurian, you being a dick. I think you're being a dick. Charlotte, thank you very much and welcome. Little Hazy, good morning. I'm trying to keep up, bear with me. I don't know why that's relevant, but no, we're not talking about the US. I am not getting political. I am not getting into religion. It is what it is. If you want to talk religion, there's loads of channels out there. I was watching several as I was flicking through, and there's so many people that are going on and on and on, and they're just banging on about Jesus and the Bible and religion, and it's just like, no. If that's what they want to talk about, fine. But what do? I swipe away. It's just not worth it. I don't want to get into that sort of stuff. If you want to talk about that, go and do it somewhere else. Little Hazy, exactly. Amanda, nice of you to join us. And you too. See that? I love that. Amanda, I love Jesus. And she never once started talking to us about religion. Brilliant. Thank you, Amanda. Have a lovely day. I am a nice guy, but I can be a dick as well. Nothing but the truth. Yeah, it can be. It can be good for your mental health. It certainly helps me when I go out with the dog for a walk because I don't see people. Um, yeah, people do get pushed over the edge by their own community. My advice there is remove yourself from that kind of people. It's not my dog, no. It's the same breed as my dog, but it's not my dog. Well, Amanda can be whatever she wants. To me, a troll would be somebody that goes into channels and starts talking shit and insulting people, like saying, get your teeth fixed. My teeth are what they are. I was born with them. Just got to deal with it. Inspired by Insomnia, welcome back, mate. I was a plasterer, mate, but I specialised in traditional plastering, so lime work. I specialised in anything from the 11th century up to modern builds. So it's all in shoulders, elbows, knees, back, wrists. Yeah, pretty backbreaking for sure. Is it a kind of spaniel? Yes, it is. It's a Springer Spaniel. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. Let's see if we can get above 50 likes today. We're 3/4 of the way through the hour. I will be doing about an hour to an hour and a half, so 90 minutes will probably be my max. I used to breed Cavaliers, Greta, lovely dogs. Do you have whole colours? Yeah, if we beat 50 likes, I will be very, very happy. Make sure you share as well. The more people that comment, share, like, and subscribe, the better the channel is going to do. The more people I will reach and possibly help. Yeah, I'm not going to get into that. You don't know. Inspired by Insomnia, 100%. Greta, nice. I used to breed whole colours, so I had black and tans and rubies mainly. I did have a Blenheim and a tricolour, but they weren't for breeding. That I didn't breed from them. I used to live in Wales in the UK, and I was lucky enough that my black and tan boy was voted the best in Wales, so I was very lucky. You don't know. Glad to hear it. Lombax, hi. I don't know what the first word is, but there we are. If I had infinite resources, what would be my ideal life? I would live in a property similar to where I live now, but I would own it. I would be off grid completely. Amanda, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'd be off grid completely. The wife would have several German Shepherds. I would have several Spaniels. I would build my own log cabin. probably a couple of horses, and I would go and visit my family over in Alabama. Amanda, I'm very pleased to have you here. Thank you. Champagne, my journey of smoking. I started smoking when I was 17. Quite late for somebody in the UK, because many started in their early teens. I've never been there, but my auntie and my uncle live in Alabama. They have a ranch there. I do have other friends in Alabama. Never met them, but friends from online. Blaze, we're talking about everything depression and anxiety related. Yeah, get involved if you like. If you suffer with depression and anxiety, feel free to put in your 2 pence worth. If not, you're welcome to stay, ask questions. So yeah, I think, yeah, I'd definitely buy my own property. I would build a log cabin. I would live off grid. Am I shy in a social setting? I don't handle people. So if there's more than sort of 3 people in a room, I start to freak out a little bit and I remove myself. Doing this, I'm getting used to this now, but when I first started a few weeks ago, I was absolutely fucking terrified. It scared the shit out of me, but somebody said to me, get on there, get on it. You can do that. You'd be really good at it. And I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. And to start with, I just sort of came on, talked shit, talked a little bit about things in my past. No, I used to be really confident. I was really confident when I was younger. I was a DJ, and people used to say to me that I was a bit cocky, a bit too sure of myself. But I think the difference in being confident and being arrogant is very, very close. There's a very fine line between the two. I used to play a bit of everything when I was a DJ. I did quiz nights, I did discos, I did karaoke's, I did nightclubs. Yeah, it was interesting. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed meeting different people. Now and then somebody would come up, usually female, and say, if you play this song, I'll suck your dick. Things like that. Obviously, I refused every time. Do I listen to music? I love music. Lucifer, hello. I know why it got harder for me. I know why there was a change. Circumstances in life, dealing with people, going through breakups. Breakups were a massive part of it. It knocked my confidence. My first wife cheated. My second wife was my second wife was controlling. And yeah, I've had girlfriends in between that have cheated or yeah, haven't been very nice. So I think that's what changed my whole demeanour, I guess. Barbecue pits, yeah. It's not about being sure of yourself, is it? It's if you're good at something, you know you're good at something. You might not be the best, and you usually know that you're not the best, but you know your limitations, and that's a good thing. Claire, welcome. I got a soothing and calm voice, thank you. It is what it is. I was born with it, can't get rid of it. Bill, welcome back. Good to see you. Let me try and catch up. Inspired, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Did I do the rest of the garden? I got it all done, yeah. It took me quite some time. It took me quite a few hours to get it done. I had to keep taking a break because of my shoulder. But I got it finished, and then I went and had a bath and hid in bed. I don't know if you was there when I said somebody had just arrived. I wasn't sure if it was the wife or if it was guests. Um, it was guests, and I freaked out. You've had laundry hanging for a week. Come on, you can do it. Barbecue pits. No, it was just cutting the lawn. I've got quite a large garden, so um, yeah, it's hard going. Bill, you know I go on and on. I know that a lot of people probably do here now. Bill, that's your challenge for today. Your little victory. Um, get all the laundry sorted and folded. Inspired by insomnia, yeah. I have a Land Rover. It needs loads of work doing to it, and yeah, that's something that does occupy me when I can get out there and do it. Actually, going out to do it is a completely different thing. Being able to do that, but it is what it is, as I say. Coffee. Funnily enough, I tend to do laundry every day. It's something I don't mind doing. It's like washing the dishes. I do them by hand, and I don't mind doing it. I used to hate washing dishes. I hated it with a passion. But now I don't mind it. I'd rather wash dishes than do other things. Folding's the easy part. It's ironing that people normally don't like. Yeah, so going back to washing dishes, I don't mind doing it. What does really piss me off is when I walk out into the kitchen after I've done the dishes. I normally do all the worktops and everything else, wipe down all the cupboard doors. What really pisses me off is when I go back in there after I've done it and someone's left a load more dishes and just a fucking mess everywhere. That pisses me off no end. Inspired. I pretty much accept it for what it is, really. I don't like people. I really don't like being around people. And doing this is a completely different thing because you're not here. I do have a dishwasher. However, I disconnected it all and put it out in the log shed. I've got a big shed where we keep the logs for the log burner in the front room. So yeah, I disconnected it all. I'd rather do it by hand. It takes a couple of minutes. I'd rather do that than leave the dishwasher on for an hour or two. Yeah, costs too much money. Although we've got solar panels, so it does reduce the cost for us a little bit. In the summer, my electricity in the daytime is free. Inspired, yeah, same. I've just accepted it. I don't like people. Yeah, I couldn't do this in a room full of people. I couldn't sit in front of loads of people and do this in a room with you all looking at me, thinking, "Look at that twat." Marley, stop it. You gonna come and say hello? Come here then. Come on then. Up you come. Here he is. This is the boss. Hello, boy. Mwah. He's a good boy. Yes, he is such a good boy. You're not coming up. No, I'm not building you up here. He's a Springer Spaniel. What you doing? Is that it? You're bored now already? Is the dog depressed? No. Fucking idiot. Lawrence, correct. Dogs are absolutely fantastic with helping with depression. If you can have a pet, I highly recommend it. I think that fish are a good help. Wizard King, yeah, there's a lot of people are. I try not to worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. I try and just concentrate on the day ahead. So beyond this evening, I don't think about, unless I've got something going on, like a hospital appointment or something like that, then that gets to me. No, I'm not going to smoke weed. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. Daft ass. So for many of you, you have other vices, like I have smoking. Others are recovering addicts. Others are actively smoking things. Almost perfect. Almost. Yeah, it's a drug, but it's not a a bad drug as such. It's more commonly accepted. I know, I'm fully aware. Oh, okay. How are you doing? Yeah, you can now get cannabis on prescription in the UK. I didn't know that until recently, funnily enough. Yeah, smoking a pack a day, it's a lot, isn't it? Expensive as well. I'm doing well today, thanks, mate. Today's a good day. I'm sort of just plodding along, taking the day as it comes. It's the THC that is banned here. I do use CBD on an evening to help me sleep. Inspired. I don't know the answer to that really because I don't let other people's judgments for me. I just tell them to fuck off. I don't deal with it. Poopy, welcome back. You need to change that name, man. I can't keep saying Poopy to people. I'm just going to call you Pies from now on. Yeah, it certainly helps me sleep, and it does help with my shoulder. When I did the grass, I think was it yesterday or the day before. Bill, now I know your name's Suzanne, but I'm still going to call you Bill because I'll forget. I can't help it. I like some people. Yeah, I do like some people. What does it take in real life? I don't like people that bullshit. I like people that are straight. Um, I'm pretty straightforward, so I just say it as it is, and I expect people to treat me the same way. I don't want people kissing my ass and bullshitting me. I'd rather have the truth. Um, that's the sort of people that I prefer. What's the weirdest way a lady has hit on me? Probably what I said earlier. Someone's asking me if I will play a certain song. They will, yeah, suck me off. Roblox, hello. I hope that you are an adult and not a child. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I'd rather someone say to me that, you know, I want an open relationship or I want to be a swinger. You know, I could cope with that. But actually going out and cheating on someone is fucking horrible. Well done. Well done. I'm impressed. Danny, yeah, it does sound fun, but yeah, you've if you'd seen some of the women that have said things like that in the past, it's a little bit scary. Atlantic, welcome. Not just gentlemen, we've got ladies here as well. 4 baskets, Jesus. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Let's get the word out there. Beat the stigma. It's not weak to talk about depression, it's a strength. If you can talk about it, then you're making a massive step forward. Opening up to somebody, even if it's on something like this sort of platform, is a help. Your lighter's the same color. I've got a couple. This just throwaway ones, really. Technology is a trip. You regret not going in. What? What did I miss? Danny, I live in the middle of nowhere. I can walk for miles without seeing a single soul. It's fantastic. I love it. Inspired in some cases, yes, you are correct. In my relationship, we're equal. For many years, my wife was poorly. She had a lot of health issues, and I went to work. I covered the bills. I supported her children, which I'm not going to go into. And now she goes to work. She supports me when I'm suffering with depression and anxiety. Hopefully, coming up, I have a new job due to start. If that does happen and I do get this new job, I will be changing the time of the morning coffee. It will probably become evening coffee. Skylo, thank you. It's not me that needs praying for, it's all of you guys. What job am I after? It's a job on a campsite, actually. So it'd be a bit of work in the office and also doing some maintenance and cleaning. A little bit different to what I'm used to, but it's something that I think that I choose. Pies, 100%. I remember being a kid, and all the kids were out in the street playing together. Ajax, you can't buy that here anymore. They banned it. There was always a sense of community when I was a kid. And as I've got older, I've watched as things changed. I always had a good relationship with my neighbours when I was in my teens, apart from one that hated me because I put a blow up doll attached and I tied it up to the top of a lamppost just for a laugh. Lawrence, I love camping as well. I've got all the gear out in the. I've got a container outside, like off the back of a lorry. This is good help for me. I go away into the middle of nowhere, which is quite easy because I live in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, set the tent up, and it's just me and the wife. It's lovely. Wear a midgie net, yeah. Get on that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Let's see if we can get it above 50 today. We had a good go yesterday. I think we got up to 25-ish. Let's see if we can beat it. Pies, 100%. Having a hobby does help. I'm a little bit of a naturist, Lawrence, so I like to go out in the garden in the summer, obviously, naked. It's nice, I can do it. I've just got to make sure that there's not going to be anyone around. I'm sat right next to the window. The window is there. But yeah, it's my house. I can do what I want. Bum 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 bum. Lots of chat going on today. It's nice to see people getting involved with each other, having chats in that way. Lawrence, yeah, I'm quite secluded. The only people that live here is we have three neighbours. So one being the owner of the farm, my landlord. I rent from him. We have a bungalow between us and the farm. And we have a house a little bit further back on the lane that, funnily enough, my wife was born in. Dobby, tell me more. Why do you feel like you need to be sectioned? What's going on? Lawrence, I've always enjoyed being naked. I used to walk around naked all the time in my own place before I had a family. It's the natural state. I just enjoy it. My wife doesn't share my appreciation of being naked. Lawrence, ain't that a fact? Dobby, where are you? Talk to me, man. $27 likes. Let's see if we can beat 50, guys. Are you on any medication, Dobby? If so, what medication? Oh, don't smoke, it'll kill you. Don't watch. I smoke. Deal with it. $28. Keep going, guys. Hit that like button. Okay, Dobby. Therapy, yeah, it does help, but I'll be honest. Okay, I've never been to therapy. I've suffered with depression for a long time. And what I've found is that, first of all, you're not on any meds. They can often make you feel worse. I take sertraline and something called pregabalin. Pregabalin is for anxiety. It's for pain relief. It's a nerve blocker, and it's also for treating epilepsy. But go and see your GP, your doctor, and have a word with the doctor about it. You don't have to go into all the details. Just tell them what the issues are. The doctor will try and help as much as possible. In the meantime, what you can do is what I do, and I go on, and everyone will tell you that knows what I'm going to say. What do I advise everyone? Get in the comments, guys. You all know it. 3, 2, 1. Little victories. It's all about little victories. Everything you do in a day, whether it's getting out of bed, whether it's going to get a wash, brushing your teeth, making yourself a cup of coffee, everything is little victories. Add them up. It makes a massive difference to your day. It becomes second nature. Count them up over the day. Lawrence, yeah, I've had that. Little victorious gems, exactly. Yeah, little victories. It's amazing. Dobby, glad to hear it. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. And just coming onto a platform like this and admitting to everybody that's here, you know, is a massive thing. To say I have an issue is, it's brilliant. You're acknowledging that there's a problem there and you want to deal with it. So well done for that, mate. I tip my hat to you. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that you went shopping. Did you buy yourself a little treat, you know, a bit of chocolate or some sweets for when you got back? I tend to do that, or a cake. Cake, yeah, I love cake. 29 viewers, 29 likes. Let's see if we can improve on that, guys. I don't know whether the number of viewers is always correct on here. But yeah, 31 now. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, double tap the screen. Let's get the word out there that we are here. The more of us are getting involved these days. I've only been doing this a few weeks and we're well over 300 viewers now, or 300 subscribers. So that is fantastic. I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, from my lives yesterday, I did a couple of lives yesterday and I gained about 50 subscribers, which is fantastic. I'm really pleased with that. Dobby, you're doing fantastic, mate. Everything you do on a daily basis is a bonus. Just waking up in the morning, you're alive, you know. You got through yesterday. What's the channel about? It's about people's depression and anxiety, about talking about it, about opening up. It's what I know. I am not a healthcare professional. I have to keep saying this. I'm not a healthcare professional. So my advice doesn't have to be heeded. I'm just giving advice from my own experience, and I hope that it helps people. Crimson, welcome back. Marley, stop licking your cock. If I can't do it, neither can you. Lawrence, what are you laughing at? Dare I ask? Why are you laughing? Ooh, 30 likes. Keep it coming, guys. What's my name? Rob. You've not been watching my shorts. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot I had the mic on. Yeah, I don't see why he should be able to lick his own cock if I can't lick mine, you know. Gypsy, welcome. Is it why I'm not dressed? No, it's not. The reason I'm not dressed is because I didn't have time to get dressed before my scheduled time to come on live. Sometimes I'm dressed when I do this. Sometimes I'm in my robe. Cookies, my condolences. That's really sad. Was there a trigger for my depression? There was many, many triggers. Many triggers. What did I watch on TV last night? I watched an old TV series from years ago called Bad Girls. It's about a women's prison. Dobby, yes, mine does. if you was watching yesterday, I don't know whether you were or not. My mood was, it was up and down like you wouldn't believe. I was unsure when I woke up how the day was going to go. Then I did my live stream and I felt a lot better after I'd done my live stream yesterday. Thanks to you guys, you all put a smile on my face, which is brilliant. I love it. Doing this does help me massively. And then I was doing stuff and then I just felt really down. Was it yesterday I cut the grass or was it the day before? Oh, yesterday I was cleaning, wasn't I? I spent all day fucking cleaning. That was horrible. No, it was the day before I cut the grass. Yesterday was just cleaning up. So yeah, the day I cut the grass, it was sort of up and down, up and down. Being out there was nice. Yeah, I got it all off. The house was spotless when the wife got home, which was nice. She was really late getting home, actually, yesterday, which it's sad, really. She had a bad day. Very nearly had an accident in the car. Danny. No one watches, but it helps. Building resilience. In what respect, mate? I'm not sure. Champagne, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Have a lovely day. Hope to see you soon. Dobby, I feel so much better when I pick up the phone and have a chat with my kids. It's lovely. Champagne, I'm glad to hear it. Perplexed, yeah, I'd say I just got more of a fuck it attitude these days. I don't know really. My emotional strength comes from the wife. She is by my side completely. She gets it. But for mental strength, you probably notice when people say negative things on here, like get your teeth fixed or you bald fuck. I just tell them to fuck off. I'm beyond caring about things like that these days. I'm getting too old for that sort of shit. It's childish. So yeah, it's more a case of I don't care anymore what people think. If people think that my teeth are rotten, then so be it. They're all my own teeth. I've got no fillings or anything like that. My wife is fantastic. She's absolutely amazing. If it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be here now. She struggles herself, you know, life's hard for her. Even this morning, she didn't want to get up, she didn't want to go to work. But she's of a different mindset than I am. I can't seem to get myself into the same mindset that she's in. She just like, well, let's get on with it. I've got to do it, so I'll do it. She's the same age. There's 9 months between us, so yeah. Yeah, she's an absolute diamond. Yeah, women do deal with depression a lot better than men normally. I think it's because of women suffer with depression with menstruation and menopause and all those things, you know. So for a lot of women, it's what's the word I'm looking for? Hormonal. Me in my younger years, oh, I can't do that right now. I don't know how. I don't have any other than what's on my phone. So I don't know how I can do that. Si, good morning. How are you doing, you spanner? I like the fact that I've got spanners on my channel. Katie, good morning. What, women can do that? Can women put things in a little box on the shelf? My wife can't. My wife's brain is like a mess of wiring. I'm sure people have seen that. It's all fucking mangled and shit. I can tend to separate things when I'm not feeling manic. Come on, guys, let's see if we can get them likes up to 50. I want to be over 50 today. We can do it. We're at 31. Let's do it. Si, yeah, it's about to hit us, actually. The wind was up a bit last night, and we've just got the rain now. Fucking fly. So, yeah, it's about to hit us. ATM, welcome back. Pies, yeah. A lot of people can do that. I can't do that. I can't go on autopilot. I've got to force myself to do these things. Bill, thank you. Really appreciate you being here. Hope you're here again tomorrow. House looks really nice. It takes some doing. It's not looking quite so nice out there. It's pretty miserable, to be fair. Yeah, I've got a bit of PTSD from childhood as well. We just face it, I guess. 35 likes, keep it going. I do live in the countryside. I live in a lovely place in Devon, right on the edge of Dartmoor. Look at that. Thank you, Si. Appreciate it. Foraging, not really. We do get a lot of wild mushrooms, which is nice. English weather sucks. It does today. It was lovely the day before yesterday. Absolutely, sun was blaring down. It was amazing, lovely day. I was just stuck cutting the grass, which was fucking horrible. Yeah, mushroom season. I have seen some out in the fields, actually. Do I eat the mushrooms? Yes. Yeah, it's not nice here, Dobby. Can I? How do I do that? Let me see. Like that. Awesome. Legend. Yeah, I mean, for most people, going out and cutting the grass is just an everyday thing. It's, you know, people find it something that it's easy to do. For me, it's a massive undertaking. Apart from the fact that the garden's so big, it's just the thought of carrying on. Some days I feel okay and I can go out there and just enjoy it. And then other days I'll go out there and I'm like, I can't face it, you know. It's too much. If you haven't subscribed, do so. Also, Lions Fish Shop, make sure you pay his channel a visit and subscribe to there. Absolutely brilliant bloke. He makes spoons, amongst other things, chopsticks as well. The speed that he gets through a log to create a spoon is fantastic, really good. And he just sits and he'll talk to everyone, you know. He's not, you see a lot of these guys on YouTube and they just sit there and they don't talk, excuse me, they don't talk to you. You can have a conversation with Si. Is Si short for Simon? Dobby, you're very welcome. It's what I do. I'm not a healthcare professional. I'm a bit of a dick, but you know, I've been through it. I've suffered like you guys. I am still suffering. Every good day is a bonus for me. I still have my bad days, but we get through them. Danny, why can't you talk to anyone? You can talk to us. We're here. We're listening. Get in the comments. Tell us what's going on. That's what we're all about. Talking about what is happening in your life with depression and anxiety. Fuck off, Si. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, we all are now and then. What was I saying? You just completely knocked me off what I was saying then. Did you know that that's my favourite word? Fuck's sake. Jack, you can do it, mate. Little victories. Everything that you do is a victory, man. Everything. Tell us more about what's going on. Sarah, being lonely as fuck, yeah. Been there as well. I tend to like time on my own. Me and the dog will sit on the sofa. I'm sorry. Lions Fish Shop's comments just stuck in my head and I can't get over that now. Yes, I'm a cunt. I love it. That's just made my day. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. I'm gonna be. It's gonna stick in my head all day now. Right, guys, give me 2 minutes. I am going to be right back. I've overrun a little bit, but I'm going to keep it going. Um, so, yeah, just give me a minute and I will be right back. I'm just going to mute you a minute because I'm going for a pee. Yes, I wash my hands before you ask. Are we still there? No, yeah. Get in the comments. Let me see you. Or have I fucked it up? Aha! Ishi, grow up. That's probably one of the most stupid comments that anyone could say to somebody that suffers with anxiety and depression. Can you hear me okay, guys? I don't know whether I fucked it up pressing the fucking buttons. Shalom? No, you can't hear me. Oh, bugger. Audio's good. Thank you, mate. I've noticed someone said to me the other day about removing the little fucking puffy thing on the little puffy thing on the mic, which is for stopping the wind. It doesn't work. I still fart all the time. Folo, yeah, fucking ridiculous. If it was that easy, we'd all be happy, wouldn't we? Marley, stop licking your cock. Fucking show off. Mavro, thank you. And welcome back. How do we follow? Click subscribe. It's up there somewhere. I don't know. It's a little box that says subscribe in it. Click it. Or double tap your screen. That works. 36 likes. Let's see if we can get it up to 50, guys. Come on, you can do it. Sigh, yeah. It's nice to be outside. It's nice to Ishi. Many people don't have access to the NHS. Cam, no, you don't have to pay money. The channel isn't about healthcare professional or anything like that. What's the NHS? National Health Service, what we have in the UK. Yeah, waste of time, to be honest, in some ways. You have to wait fucking 2 years just to get an appointment, but never mind. Let's not get into that. Yeah, everybody in the UK pays into the NHS every time they get paid. It's deducted from your wages. And yeah, that's how it's covered, and taxes and all that shit. BrowserNet. Yeah, do you know what? Funnily enough, you can buy them online now in gummy form and shit like that. Yeah, underfunded and badly managed. That's why I do this. Yeah, I don't have any qualifications, you know, but I've suffered with depression and anxiety for a long, long time. Most of the time, I keep it under control. Now and then, I have a lapse, and things get too much. My current lapse is because my dad passed away in December, and it sent me on a downward spiral. I'm coming out of the arse end of it now. and yeah, I'm doing a lot better. BrowserNet, yeah, I mean, it's not something that I can turn around and say, why don't you try this? I don't know what the rules are with YouTube on that sort of thing. Cheer up, fuck off. Muffin Man, that's the stupidest thing that you can say to anyone with depression and anxiety. Man up, suck it up. It's fucking bollocks, mate. It doesn't work. Just grow up, yeah. Marley, stop it. So, yeah, I mean, it happens to us all. It's the second time it's happened to me, losing my dad. It sounds stupid, but I lost my biological dad a few years ago, and then back in December, I lost my stepdad. I had a better relationship with my stepdad because I knew him. I suffered a little bit when my biological dad passed away because when he died, I found out a lot of things about him that I didn't know previously. And it seems that I was robbed of having a relationship with him. So, yeah, yeah, walk it off. So, yeah, all these sort of things do affect us. They do push us over the edge, so to speak. And talking about it is a massive thing. It doesn't mean that you're weak to talk about depression. It just means that you are opening up, and talking about things is a strength, not a weakness. What meds are you taking, Cam? I mean, stopping any medication, obviously, you should speak to your doctor about that first. But if you're going to stop a medication like I'm about to do, I'm going to be weaning myself off my medication in the next week or two. Whether you see a difference in me or not, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to do it. Exercise, yeah, it does work. I go for a walk every single day. Danny, people tend to use what against you, mate? Talking. I've just realised what that fucking name is. Fucking circumcision. Fuck's sake. Yes, talking. Yeah, people will use it against you if you're around the wrong kind of people. If you are suffering with depression and anxiety and somebody that you talk to uses that against you, you don't need that sort of thing in your life. Christina, I can't do push ups. My shoulder's fucked. Little big hat. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. Not the little love hearts on the side. Everyone can press that. I love it. I love seeing the hearts and stuff coming up the screen. It's fantastic. But hit the like up at the top of your screen. What drove me to become depressed? many things. My depression started when I moved away from my children. I used to go back and visit them a couple of times a month, and their mum asked me to stop because of the damage it was doing when I left. Every time they would be heartbroken. So I agreed because it was for the good of the kids. However, it was a massive part of my depression. It's where it all stemmed from, I guess. And it also was the beginning of my daughter's depression. So, yeah. Not me again. Yeah, it's me again, but nobody's making you be here. If you don't want to see me, then fuck off. Scroll past. Lubitz, hello, welcome. Wow, long session today. I'm loving it, and it's really nice to see so many people getting involved. Christina, yeah, it happens. So many people. How did the HHC work out? Really good. I smoked one before I go to bed every night. Smoke. It's like somebody has turned the switch off. No more thinking. It just goes away instantly within a minute. How old are my kids now? They're grown up now, 26, 25. What's HHC? It is a form of CBD. Yeah, many of us have, mate. Strong indica. I don't know what that is. Is that a similar sort of thing? Is it from the same company? Stevie England, hello. THC. Yes, Crimson. I've got a fantastic relationship with my daughters. I talk to them regularly. If my eldest daughter's feeling low, she'll give me a call. If I'm feeling low, I'll give her a call. We get on really well. Unfortunately, she can't drive and she lives 300 miles away, so she can't come and visit very often. Gandalf, fuck off. Big up Lions, yeah, definitely. Australia, nice. Blank, take care. I do hope you've subscribed, and thank you for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you again. Christina, yeah, I can imagine. It's funny, I don't say to anyone anything about cannabis, marijuana, things like that. I don't recommend it to anyone. It's not my thing. It's funny because I can't stand the smell of it. It's disgusting. And this HHC, when you smoke it, it smells the same. So yeah, I mean, I guess it is a similar form of that, but without the THC, which is what's banned in the UK. It's the THC that's banned. Yeah, I heard you can get oil. You don't have to smoke it. No, I know I can put it into cookies and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know what to do with it at the moment. The wife can't stand the smell. She fucking hates it. But she's against it all. Coffee. I can put it in coffee. Portrait Geek, welcome. Nice to have you here. Yeah, probably. I just can't stand the smell. Christina, tell me more. Kenneth, welcome back. Heyman stunts, yeah. That's pretty much what we're talking about. It's CBD rather than THC. Kenneth, I'm doing good, mate. Thank you. Abby Dank. Not recommending weed, to be fair. That's not what we're on about. Okay. How does that work with like making cookies and stuff, brownies and things like that? Ah, okay. Does it not make it taste funny though? Danny, yeah. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know if they do. Um, it's not something that I'm up on really. It's not something that I've read it a lot on. I'm just like starting to learn about it. Actually, have I been to Denmark? No. Nice to have another Danish man here though. Okay, I know that you can put it into the uh, room vaporizer things. Am I depressed? Not today. It's not about my depression. It's about talking about depression. There's a big difference. Okay, that's interesting. So, I mean, you could just use it on your toast, I guess. I'm going to have to look into it a little bit more and how expensive it is because obviously, with me not working at the moment, my funds are limited. So, yeah, it's a bit difficult. Speaking of funds, guys, somebody messaged on my Facebook channel. He was in a mess. He was depressed. He was going through a breakup. He'd lost everything. Okay, and he hadn't eaten in a couple of days. And I set up a GoFundMe because I wanted to help this guy. And when I found out about him, I set up this GoFundMe for him. And I never heard from him again. But if I'd have had the funds there, I would have been able to help him out. So the GoFundMe is still active, and if I can help people in that way, that is something that I would like to do. So if you go to my profile or my channel, there is a link there somewhere for the GoFundMe. If you wish to help, please feel free. Do not feel obligated. It's not something that you have to put into. It's just trying to help. That's all it is. Stevie, keeping busy. Yeah, it's not quite that easy sometimes. I often have loads of things to do, but I can't face doing them. Love it. Don't worry about it, mate. It's not something that I'm not saying to you, go and donate. That's what I want you to do. It's not. If you can do it, then brilliant. If not, don't worry. It's not often that I come across people that are in that situation. However, when somebody does contact me in that sort of state, I want to be able to help them. And if all of us together can do that, then that's fantastic. So yeah. Do I play guitar sometimes? No. Amanda, welcome back. No, I don't play guitar. I always wanted to play the drums when I was a kid, but I was shit at it, so I didn't carry on. I tried the guitar as well when I was a kid, but I wasn't very good at that either. I can play the keyboard a little bit, not much. I'm more a singer than a musician. I can sing, and I'm not going to before anyone asks. It's not happening. "41 likes, we're nearly there, guys, nearly at 50. Come on, if you've not done it already, hit that like button. Let's get it to 50 at least. Be nice to get it up above there. Hit subscribe, double tap the screen. Tomorrow we will be back at 10:30. What we talk about tomorrow, I don't know. And we'll just get into it. We'll see what the comments bring. Any plans for the weekend? No, not at all. I don't plan ahead. I never plan ahead. Doesn't do me any good, because then I start stressing about making it happen, and it just doesn't work for me. Oh, ta-da. Does that affect anyone else? Does anybody else have the same problem? The MIG. It's a good comment, actually. My wife will turn around and say, I don't have time to be depressed. I don't have time to have a breakdown. And yeah, I get it. It happens. People deal with things in different ways. Danny, yeah, I'll take a look. I might even subscribe, you never know. So yeah, it's the best way, isn't it, mate? Just do it. I'm quite impulsive like that. If I'm going to do something, I just do it. I don't like to plan it. Danny, thanks for joining us, mate. I appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you again, mate. Si, what are you making today? I looked for you yesterday and I didn't see you. I was hoping to catch you online and making some spoons. Spoon! Can you tell I'm in a good mood today? I got some last night, that's what it is. Yeah, so I'm happy. Danny, when I get off here, I will make sure I sub to you. Ooh, nice. What have you got? I like getting packages. I was really looking forward to sort of the packages I got, like my tripod and microphones. I got a problem with my microphone because it plugs in underneath my iPhone like this, about there. It sort of catches on the bottom of the stand and it's bending it. And I can't move it up any higher. So I might have to look into try and get a different one. Hawthorn sticks. Oh, nice. That'd be lovely. are you going to sort of, when you've done the walking stick, are you going to put like handles on it with, I don't know, like sheep's horns or things like that? Going to bed? No, I've just, it's lunchtime here, 12:30. I've got sausage rolls for my lunch today. Can't wait. I'm going to eat them in a minute. I'm going to go upstairs, get cleaned up, get dressed, and then I'm going to take the dog out, come back, feed the dog, and eat my sausage rolls. I got 3 of them, fat bastard. Can't beat a Greggs sausage roll. Blackthorn. I got some. There's loads of blackthorn bushes around where I am. Thanks for staying. You're welcome. Yeah, but it's Greggs sausage rolls. You can't beat them. A duck. I'm guessing that's made out of wood, not a real duck. Portrait Geek, thank you. Yeah, that's why I'm here, mate. So make sure that you've subscribed and cool. Si, thank you. You remember I was telling you the other day about Bathstone. Let me see if I can reach it. Oh, fuck. So, obviously, I haven't got like loads of tools for carving, but I did this with a small wood chisel, and that's Bathstone. So I spent not very long, probably about half an hour just making that. What do you reckon? And it's really soft, look. If I rub it like this, can you see that? It's really soft. So yeah, you can use just normal wood chisels on them, on Bathstone. I got a bit over there somewhere in the field that was left over from some building job. Obviously, some historical buildings used Bathstone for the ornate stonework, churches, things like that. That was actually from a church. Yeah, it's tempting, mate. I don't know if I've got the patience. What time is it in Wales? Don't know. I'm not in Wales. Probably the same time as it is here actually, which is 12:30. Several people have asked me if I'm Welsh. Do I sound Welsh? Stevie, have a great day, mate. Lovely to meet you, and I'm glad to have you on board. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I've got the patience, Si. I'm a bit, you know, when I said to you about losing my shit and throwing stuff. Sound Mancunian? No, not quite. Other side of Manchester, closer. Well, halfway between Manchester and Liverpool is where I'm from. Near Warrington. No, I'm not Welsh, mate. I'm English. About 20 miles away from, 25 miles away from Manchester. Yeah, it could well be. Plus, I spent about 8 years in Cardiff as well, so I don't sound like anyone where I come from. I can't stand the way they talk where I come from. It sounds fucking stupid, if I'm honest. I will, when I'm talking, I sort of pause to think about what I'm saying. I do it because of the medication, and I'll be like, I can't help it. It's because of the medication. But where I come from, so you just did it again. Where I come from, they all do it, and it's like, and they just sound thick. No, Warrington, St Helens, near Merseyside, but it's not Merseyside, it's Cheshire. What's up, Doug? He's a good boy. He's getting pissed off with me. He wants to go for his walk. 127 minutes I've been on now, so maybe I'll just call it a day there. 42 likes. That is absolutely brilliant. It's not quite 50. Do I have a list of what helped me? No, I don't. Might not be a bad idea to possibly put that on my community page. Exercise helps. Having a hobby helps. Talking 100% on here is a massive help. Yeah, so those sort of things do help. Going out with the dog helps massively. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for that, Portrait. I appreciate that. I might try and put a list together. Not that easy. It's hard to know what I can put into a list. That's my plan. Make it positive. Talk about the issues. Although we may be talking about negative issues like depression and anxiety, we're finding positives to help improve people's situation. 42 likes. I'm going to knock it on the head now. I hoped to get to 50, but we got close. So I'm going to knock it on the head. Can you still hear me? My mic's just gone off. Not this bit. This bit. Needs to go on charge. Can you still hear me? Crimson, yes, I have heard of it. Perplexed, thank you. Yeah, my mic's just died, this bit. Must need to go on charge. Been on a long time. So, thank you very much, guys, for joining me. Thank you for getting involved. Every comment that you've made is a bonus. I really appreciate it. If you haven't shared already, please share and share the channel. I've got loads of shorts, silly ones, normal ones. Go and have a look. Click like. And yeah, thank you very much, guys. I'll probably be back at some point, but maybe not until later. We'll see. Yeah, thank you, guys. See you tomorrow if I don't see you later. 10:30 every morning in the UK. Make sure you join us and we talk about all things depression and anxiety. And yeah, taking the piss out of each other a little bit as well. Cheers, guys. Bye for now.